Hi, hello, my dear students. Welcome to my video lecture class. So, up to now, I uploaded 4 lectures on equations of motion. So, this motion in a straight line topic. If any body moves in uniform accelerated motion, it satisfies 4 equations. Those 4 equations are called equations of motion. So, these 4 equations we discussed in 4 lectures. For the first equation, V is equal to U plus AT. I given one example. And the second equation, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. I given one example. And third equation, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. I given one example. Fourth equation, I just derived in the last lecture. What is fourth equation here? Distance traveled by body in nth second is equal to formula U plus A by 2 into 2n minus 1. What is the fourth equation, ma? Distance traveled by body. Distance traveled by a body in n seconds, in nth second. Distance traveled by body in nth second, that is indicated by Sn. Sn is equal to formula U plus A by 2 into 2n minus 1. This is the formula here. This is fourth equation. So I given one example for this fourth equation, then you got a clear idea about this fourth equation. So now we discuss example problem 4. So because already I discussed 3 examples for each equation of motion. For example, V is equal to U plus theta E, given one example. That second equation given example, third equation given example, now fourth equation. So we'll discuss fourth example here. So example number 4. So right, if a bus travels on a road, it is starts with the velocity 50 meter per second. It starts with velocity 50 meter per second and moving with acceleration 15 meter per second square. Then first part, 15 meter per second in 5 seconds. 5 seconds now. So let us consider, right, 5 seconds. Just I take one example problems here. If a bus travels on a road, it starts with velocity 50 meter per second. Starting velocity means what, ma? Initial velocity is 50 meter per second, and moving with acceleration is 15 meter per second square in 5 seconds. So then in this first part, find total distance traveled by bus. Second part, find distance traveled by bus in fourth second, how much distance travel, that we need to find. And first part, find total distance traveled by bus. These two we need to find. So what is given data here? Initial velocity. If a bus travels on a road, it starts with velocity. Means what, ma? Initial velocity. Starting velocity is nothing but initial velocity. Initial velocity is indicated by U. U is equal to 50 meter per second. Final velocity is indicated by V. So initial velocity is 50 meter per second and moving with acceleration. It is moving with acceleration is 15 meter per second square. Acceleration 15 meter per second square. It traveled in 5 seconds. Total time is 5 seconds. It traveled in 5 seconds here. Total 5 seconds. It is indicated by n also. Total time is 5 seconds here. Otherwise, you should consider here t or n. If you consider time is equal to n, you should use the formula u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1. If time is equal to t, you write formula u plus a by 2 into 2t minus 1. That's it. Here n means time. N is equal to here. N is equal to time here. N is equal to here time. Okay. So n here t is equal to 5 seconds. So then first part is find the total distance traveled by bus. First problem solution. First problem solution. What is first problem solution here? Total distance traveled by bus. Total distance traveled by bus S is equal to formula. Total distance traveled by bus formula S is equal to ut plus half at square. What is formula? S is equal to ut plus half at square. That means u value is 50 meter per second into time t value is 5. Total time is 5 seconds plus half into acceleration is 15 into time t value is 5. So 5 square. So what we got here, 5 into 5, 25. That means 250 plus 1 by 2 into 15 into 5 square means 25. 5 square means 25 here. So we got here 250 plus. So here how many times more? 2 7.5. So because 15 here, 2 7.5 is 15 here. So 7.5 into 25. 7.5 into 25 we got here 25 5 so 125 25 7s 175 because 25 8s is 200 25 7s is 175 175 plus 12 175 plus 12 5 to 7 7 1 8 here 187. Okay, so here 25 7s 175 175 plus 12 187. Here one digit is a pointer. We got here total here total we got 7.5 into 25 value is 187.5. We got here 187.5. 187.5. So then add this 250 plus 187.5 187.5 5 7 5 8 13 2 plus 2 4. We got here 437.5 437.5 meters. So the total distance traveled by bus is 437.5 meters it travels. This is very important. Here the given initial velocity u value is given, a value is given, u value, a value is given, t value is given. So u, a, t, s relation s is equal to ut plus half at square or not. So just you write all formulas ma. V is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. So these are the formulas. Which formula we should choose? That is confusion. So we had that confusion. Which formula we should choose? We had 4 equations we had. Which formula we should choose based upon parameters? What is parameters given here? U is given, A is given, T is given. S we need to find. U, A, T, S. In which formula these values are existed? U, A, T, S. U, A is there. There is no S here. That's why this formula is not valid. Here U, A, T, S. This all values are exist in this formula. This formula is valid or not? Here there is no T value. That's why this formula is not valid. That's why we are choosing here second formula. So we choose second formula and find here total distance. This is first step. Next, what is second step we need to find here? Find distance traveled by bus in 4th second. Distance traveled by bus in 4th second. Distance traveled by bus in 4th second. That means S4 we need to find. distance traveled by bus in fourth second means what ma? S4. So how to find S4 here? So already you know what is fourth equation of motion. From fourth equation of motion, formula Sn is equal to U plus A by 2 into 2n minus 1. So this is formula Sn is equal to U plus A by 2 into 2n minus 1. This is a formula for this one. So what we need to find? From distance traveled by bus in fourth second. That means n value is what my here? N is equal to here 4. N is equal to 4. S4 is equal to U value already given. What is U value here? 50 meter per second. 50 meter per second plus A value is acceleration. What is acceleration here? 15 by 2 into N value is 4 minus 1 here. So what we got here from this 50 plus so 15 by 2 into 2 fours 8 minus 1 7, 2 fours 8 here, 8 minus 1 7. So 15 by 2 into 7 here. So how many times my here 2 3.5 times 2 3.5, so we got here 7. So we got 50 plus 15 into 3.5, 15 into 3.5, 50 plus 15 3.5 is 15 5, so 15 into 3.5, 15 5 75, 15 3 is 45, 45 plus 7 52, 45 plus 7 we got 52. Here one point is there, we got here 52.5. So the total value is for this one is 52.5. Okay, 15 5 is 75. So 15 3 is 45 plus 7, 52.5. So 50 plus 52.5, 102.5 meters. So here second part, the distance traveled by bus in fourth second is 102.5 meters. In fourth second it travels 102.5 meters. Total distance traveled by bus is here 437.5 meters. Only fourth second it travel distance is 102.5 meters here. I hope you all are understood this lecture. Well, here two parts is given. First part, total distance traveled by body. Second part, distance traveled by body in fourth second. This is important. Total distance traveled by body means you should choose S is equal to ut plus half at square formula. Distance traveled by body in particular second, that means in nth second, fourth second, third second, like that is given in the question. You apply fourth equation. Sn is equal to u plus a into n minus 1 by 2, or Sn is equal to u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1. And this formula we apply, we find any question like this questions are given. So I hope you all are understood this this equations of motion. We had 4 equations of motion. When these equations of motion is valid, so the main thing is if any body moves in uniform accelerated motion, then only these 4 equations of motion is valid. So I discussed these 4 equations of motion, and I discussed each example. That means for each equation I discussed one example problem. So I hope you all are understood this lecture, and next lecture and further video I discuss this based upon this combined equations. For example, one problem we apply only one equation. Up to now I discussed 4 problems. We are using either first equation or second equation or third equation or fourth equation, like this we are using. So now in further lectures I discuss how we use first and second equation, how we use second and third equations. So how they are asking problems based upon first equation, second equation. Some problems we apply both equations, first and second equation, second and third equation, then only we got here answer for the questions. So that's why I discuss a few more problems based upon this combined equation example problems in further lectures. So up to now I discuss each example problem for every equation. So I think you all are understood. So thank you so much.